What about the concerns that many people have about privacy, about the privacy of their health data? That is this, is there a slippery slope here?
Well, there is always a danger of a slope.
That's all, folks.
Traditionally, we want to protect health information because if someone finds out you have an illness or a disease, they may discriminate against you. They may penalize you. They may say you can't get a job, you can't get insurance, you can't get disability insurance, you can't get life insurance. With a COVID certification, you're going to gain freedom.
This really isn't what this video is about, so I don't want to dwell. But that isn't how freedom works. The only way you can give someone freedom is if you give it back. One way to do that could be to free someone from another's control. But I don't see you riding in on a white horse to save us from an evil king. No, rather it is clear when you talk about giving freedom, it is you, or rather your peers in the academic, scientific, and political COVID triumvirate that rules us, have taken and now dangle in front of our faces, ransoming to us what is rightfully ours. It is gross, and the ease with which you do it is despicable.
You're going to gain mobility, and I'm going to suggest that you're probably going to be able to get certain jobs. They may discriminate against you. They may penalize you. They may say you can't get a job.
So you start your answer with why it is a bad thing to violate someone's medical privacy. Among the reasons it is bad is because they may discriminate against you, for instance, when getting a job. So that is why it's bad. Now, it is good in the case of COVID because you will be given jobs other people would be denied without the COVID shot. The difference, one might notice, is not that the discrimination in hiring isn't happening. It is just that the discrimination is now in your favor. But doesn't that undermine your own claim that discrimination is a bad thing? If someone is getting a job because they have the shot, then someone isn't getting it because they don't. This is obvious doublespeak.
So the difference, if you will, is
the way you worded it.
It often is the case that health information, when released, threatens to harm you. In this case, being vaccinated threatens to benefit you.
NANI? Oh, did I hear that correctly? Let's listen again.
It often is the case that health information, when released, in this case, being vaccinated.
So you even conclude the question, posing an obviously false comparison. In the first case, you're speaking on the dangers of medical information not being private. In the second case, you're speaking on the benefits of vaccination. These are not the same thing. Nobody asked if you would get benefits if your information is made public and you are vaccinated. The question was about the dangers of making information like this public, a question you answered in the affirmative, listing a series of the damages such information being made public could do. Then, when justifying the same behavior in regard to the COVID shot, you list a series of very similar damages not getting the shot could bring you. The only difference is you worded this list from the view of someone who is benefiting from the discrimination. This is obviously a contradictory set of stances to take. Yet Professor Doublespeak here takes these two stances simultaneously and defends them multiple times. If this doesn't make it obvious they are pissing on your leg and calling it rain, nothing will.